Welcome back, and thank you for trusting me with your full spoiler movie reviews. Today I'm reviewing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which I'm about 2 weeks late on, but it's still a full spoiler movie review. So if you don't want the full spoilers, now's the time to click away. Again, full spoilers, scroll away now. Okay, here we go. First and foremost, y'all think Frozen Empire sounds like a frozen yogurt shop? Could be like Ghostbusters Yogurtland, Ghostbusters Dairy Queen. I love frozen yogurt. Anyways, what's this about? So Spangler's family, along with some of the other kids from that town, but we'll come back to that, have taken over the Ghostbusters business, and they now live in the firehouse in New York. And they take house calls, because who are you going to call? Maybe them? What are their rates? Like, if I call within business hours, is it less expensive than at night? Do they have, like, after business rates, like fucking Roto-Rooter? If you live in a house with multiple ghosts, can you get, like, a monthly subscription service like you do Orkin or Termex? Not important. Moving forward. So the mayor is doing mayor shit. And he's all like, the young girl can't be a Ghostbuster because she's 15 and it breaks child labor laws. And they're like, okay, you're off of this. You can't be a Ghostbuster anymore. Even though in the last motherfucking movie, she's the reason it all worked out in the end. And set it up and discovered it. And she's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And they're like, you can be a teenager and you can go make mistakes and have fun. And we're like literally going on calls and leaving her there. Like, not including the 2 children that followed them to New York to be Ghostbusters. Out of the 4 of them, 2 of them are severely underqualified to be Ghostbusters. Finn Wolfhard's like a techie, but he's not even doing any damn thing in this movie. He's fucking around with Slimer. What exactly did the mother do last movie that qualifies her to be a Ghostbuster other than being a damn Nepo baby? Because I don't exactly remember. All I remember is she went on a date with Paul Rudd and became a horny dog. So now without the brains of the operation, all we have is Nepo baby, the personality hire, and Kronk. So what's she gonna do in her time off? She's gonna make friends with a ghost. And then this guy brings in this like little sphere with some writing on it that looks distinctively like the cube from Hellraiser. Like if you were to give it to me, I'd be like, yep, that's some Hellraiser shit. And come to find out there's some sort of like ice god inside of it, which I think might be the twin brother to this weird fire god from Thor Ragnarok. Like they distinctively look like each other, like down to the big horns, that they're related somewhere. And it turns out that proton packs don't work for a giant ice god. Instead, we got a whole firebender, like the Avatar kind. And that's mostly all you need to know. All of the original Ghostbusters are there, including Melanitz, except Harold Ramis, because he's dead. They're all there. They're all doing their things, but here's the thing. Everybody's like, they just put them there, but they don't know what to do with them. They're retired. They're the Luke Skywalker for all intents and purposes. They are the Master Yoda. What did Yoda do in the original trilogy? He was old. He rode on Luke's back, and then he died. I wasn't expecting much out of them. So yeah, that's mostly all you need to know. Did I like it? It was okay. Like, it's not in my top 3 favorite Ghostbusters movies. It's not even in my top 4 favorite Ghostbusters movies. And also, this poster is very misleading because not one of them was wearing a damn jacket in this whole movie. Which is a little confusing considering they knew they were fighting an ice god. Which leads me to another question. So the ice god makes it all cold and icy, right? And I swear to you, in the movie they said it drops the temperature down to 1 degrees Kelvin. Do you know what 1 degrees Kelvin in Fahrenheit is? Negative 457.87 degrees, so negative 456 degrees. And when I went to research this and to see if I could find the clip online to make sure I didn't mishear 1 degrees Kelvin, I saw the preview again, and you know, they were all wearing these parkas with like fur lining and all that, like the day after tomorrow. None of that was in there. It's like that sci-fi movie I saw one time where I think like the sun was getting closer to the earth or some shit, and the guy kept looking at the temperature gauge and it was reading like 127 degrees, but everybody was in long sleeves. Am I losing my mind? Because of all this, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Okay, bye. If there is something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? It probably can't be this Ghostbusters because they are inside New York city limits. And we don't know what their fees are by the hour. Or if your homeowner's insurance covers hauntings. Do you think the Amityville house has to have special insurance? Or like the Lizzie Borden house, or the one from A Haunting in Connecticut? I don't know if that one's still standing. It burned down in the movie. Okay, bye.